Welcome to the Dreamit Dose. I'm Mel Shakir, Managing Director of Secure Tech at Dreamit Ventures. Product management plays a vital role in executing a company's strategy of developing products that customers love. In this 5-minute dose, we'll cover the lessons I've learned from leading product teams over the past 2 decades that can make or break a startup.
Dreamit Ventures has been investing in great early-stage startups for over a decade. The Dreamit Dose allows us to share best practices to help even more founders. Tell us about your great startup using the links below.
Rule number 1, organizational discipline. Great new ideas and feedback come from everywhere. Your customers, prospects, community of partners, your engineers, and even competitors. Making sure that all these ideas and feedback are properly captured in your product pipeline doesn't apply just to product management, but to all customer-facing teams, including support, pre-sales, and pro services teams. So it's really important for founders to establish organizational discipline early on so no ideas or feedback are left behind. It is hard work to meticulously review, prioritize, and respond to feedback that comes over so many channels. So make sure to standardize and adopt productivity tools that make this job easier. Some of the best in the market are Jira, Freshdesk, Asana, Slack, and more. These products can be used by many different teams and integrated for easy collaboration across your company. Lack of organizational discipline often means crucial feedback will go unheard. Many good ideas and customer-reported pain points will not make it into the product, ultimately affecting both customers and customer-facing teams who have to bear the brunt of their dissatisfaction. Rule number 2, executive alignment on go-to-market and product strategy. A core group of decision makers, C-level executives, product, sales, and marketing leaders need to be on the same page on go-to-market strategy and customer segmentation. Go-to-market strategy is crucial because it drives product strategy, but many companies get it backwards by trying to sell what they have built to anyone who will buy the product. Be careful not to let sales start driving the product strategy, or else it will take the product in many different directions all at once, making it impossible to dominate any specific segment of customers. This happens when there's a lack of executive alignment and no top-down directives. Executive alignment is best done as part of the annual planning meetings with quarterly touch points to review outcomes and incorporate additional learnings. Rule number 3, balancing innovation with customer RFPs and technical debt. But product management is a balancing act of prioritizing innovation, customer requests for incremental enhancements, i.e. RFPs, bugs, and technical debt. For a young startup, the focus should always be on innovation. It gives you a competitive edge and helps expand your customer base. But as you begin to add more customers, RFPs, bugs, and technical debt begin to accrue and take away valuable cycles from innovation. And without a cohesive product strategy, which is driven by go-to-market, innovation could even completely stall because you're trying to cater to multiple customer segments. You'll end up making incremental customer enhancements instead of building the best version of your product for a particular segment. A solid, transparent product roadmap is exciting for all customers and less likely to lead to feedback that will derail you from innovation. Well, rule number 4, continuous validation and testing. This might sound like a cliche, but surprisingly, most companies still fail to adopt these best practices. A primary goal of product management is to ensure that development resources are used very efficiently and you only deliver what current and prospective customers actually need. This is only possible with continuous customer feedback at the ideation, design, and development phases. You never want to end up with a product feature that does not alleviate a customer's pain point or makes a significant improvement to the user's experience. Another thing that goes hand in hand with continuous validation is continuous testing. This also needs to happen early and often with production quality data at production scale by an actual subset of users who have been flagged for access to the new features. In order to do this, you will need a commitment from executives to fund it and a huge commitment from your engineering team. They will need to adopt agile development, pay attention to modular code design, and facilitate easy upgrades. Without the necessary support from either of these teams, product management will never be able to make this process work. This will ultimately impair your agility and product quality will suffer. Rule number 5, understanding true MVP. This is all about not releasing a product before it's ready, communicating the priorities, and managing expectations of customers, executives, and sales teams. There's always pressure to release new products and features as soon as possible. Executives and sales teams want to leverage it to meet sales targets. Customers, on the other hand, want to get their pet feature or bug resolved ASAP. True MVP is about ensuring that a new feature is not half-cooked and therefore cannot be consumed. For example, if usability aspects are missing, then the feature is not usable. Then it's not MVP. It's as simple as that. It's worse to get a customer excited about a new feature and then deliver something that is not usable or sufficiently tested, or easy to upgrade, or worse, it breaks existing features that are critical to the customer's daily workflow. Do not forget that customer satisfaction is key. You don't just want a lot of customers, you want a lot of happy customers. Here's a litmus test. If you have many referenceable customers, then customer success is truly at the heart of your company. If you don't, you're just focusing on being the first to market or exit. Okay, let's do a quick recap. Number one, lack of organizational discipline means things are falling through the cracks. So build a culture where no ideas are left behind and invest early in productivity tools. Number two, remember product strategy is driven by go-to-market strategy and not the other way around. Without executive alignment on go-to-market, you will end up with a fragmented product that does not dominate any specific customer segment. Number three, innovation is important for all companies, but particularly young companies. If speed trumps quality, then you will end up spending valuable cycles on bug fixes and incremental enhancements, losing out on innovation. Number four, there is no substitute to early and continuous user feedback and continuous testing with production quality data at production scale by an actual subset of users. And finally, stand your ground against pressure to release early. A half-cooked feature or product churns all teams and eventually hurts sales. Well, that's it for this Dreamit dose. Please leave your questions in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you are the founder of a great security startup, email me at mel@dreamit.com or go to dreamit.com/apply. Great new ideas and feedback come from everywhere. Rule number one, and you only deliver what current and prospective customers. Stop without the necessary support.